Welcome back to Limbus Company. Daily Mirror. No, not Daily Mirror. Canto 6. I'm so used to that still. We're at the very finale of Canto 6. Every world. The suggested clear stage. A lot of enemies. Insufficient in Kaplan. Alright. Luckily, they can do another lunacy refill, and it's still cheap enough for me to not be too concerned. You're fixed, of course. We're gonna run with this team. It's been doing so well for us. I think we might as well carry, even if we don't have any gluttony. That'll be fine. Catherine, who Heathcliff desired so desperately to reach, she was walking out of the coffin. Her eyes opened. Yeah. No. The seventh lightning has struck. She's being overwritten by a Catherine from a different world. Please don't do this to me, Catherine. I endured everything for you. Everything at the manor. Everything I suffered out there. All I ever wanted was to see you again. To return to this manor to meet you. The space surrounding Catherine, who is screaming and wailing, begins to bend and refract as though something has gone wrong. Catherine! Why have you changed your mind? Have you forgotten our wish? You have spent countless days and nights watching how Heathcliff surrendered for the suffering that we've inflicted upon him. No. It's different. Was that the phasm of the ego we were seeing in the background? The only person who can tell me something like that is... Does it not matter to you what happens to every Heathcliff in every world? Are you truly so selfish that you feel detached from its consequences? I am Heathcliff. My greatest miseries in the world have been Heathcliff's miseries, and I have watched and felt every from the beginning. My great thought in living is himself. If all else remained, and he were annihilated, no Catherine should seem a part of that world any longer. Kathy, you are here, somewhere. Where are you? The identity. Something has gone wrong with the summoning. It is likely that Miss Catherine's will is intervening in the summoning. She's refusing the summoning. Do not obstruct me! Summon me if your love for Heathcliff is true! Oh boy. We're just getting straight into it. Oh boy. Oh god. Here's the proper one, I'm sure. King Heathcliff. Can't use this? Rain activation's 0. Is it because I used it? Does it carry over between fights or not? I don't know. Okay. It doesn't matter. Generate 1 wild hunt unit next turn on youth. Okay. I got confused for a second. Okay. We got this. You're very fast this turn though, so it would have been nice to be able to redirect more than one thing. Alright. Oh, these are unclashable actually. I just realized it's unclashable, so it doesn't matter. Heed my call, Wuthering Heights. We can go fully into Gloom this turn as well, which is pretty funny. Might as well, right? This is the best we can do here. We went close with Remise, that's good, so at least we're able to redirect one thing. Fortunately, because of the low amount of clashes immediately, we're kind of not getting too much sanity first turn, that's fine. For 2 more heed, my Wuthering Heights. You guys are just defending. Okay, let's check passives here. Nothing here, interesting. Why are you just defending, though? Initially, supposed to be for every surviving ally. The unit has any remaining stagger. Ability to turn in lower stagger threshold by 50. Okay. So, I guess we clash you and then try killing these two as best as we can. That's probably the best chance we have. You're like one of the few people who's actually got sanity here. We'll try that. See how much we can do. Oof. Yeah, that's not good. Luckily, you're fine. Okay. Still hurts a little bit, but that's fine. 3 coin expend knowledge on you. Always solid. You're gonna break your shield so your stagger doesn't get further away. Nice. You're gonna gain a lot of shield because there's a couple allies. Actually, not too much, but like still a fair bit, right? That's the issue. Also, the issue is we can't tell how much you have. More unclashables. That's fine. Okay, all 4 like the normal units now. No more passives though. Okay, but you're not summoning more now. Protection next turn. Are we just gonna summon more if we kill them though? Because if so, that's gonna be real annoying. Oh, we can actually get you to 3 insight pretty easily. We might want to roll with that then. I want to land of illusion that then. Just because it's a strong attack and we don't have anything even like remotely good there, so I'm probably just gonna ego. It's unfortunate to have the ego so early on. It's a probably beneficial ego though. Get Honglu's Sandy up pretty fast. Nice, get the echoes of the manor on Earl King. Must be the reason why. That's so hard. Solid. It's also some singing potency. Nothing, not like too insane, but it's something. Nice. Staggered you there, that's pretty good. And you got staggered too, that's also pretty good. Lose the clash. Suncliffe is relatively fine, but we don't have his passive active yet. We should have it now, though. That's good. Okay. And he's staggered. Safe attack. This guy's staggered. You get unstaggered because you're passive. You'll get shoved in this coffin, too. Oh, boy. Combat starts. 100% amount of stagger threshold raised from stagger versus any other stagger threshold raising effect. 3 power, 3 heals. All allies, including this unit. On use, oof. Unfortunate. Yeah, we just do not have that, so that's bad. You can Nightmare Hunt the Nightmare, flash that. You're at 3 insight now, so you're basically set. Counter this guy. Might try killing Hindley, see if it helps. Or should we just do a bunch of damage? Kind of scared, because this goes first basically no matter what, right? I guess your attack gets to go slightly first, or so maybe we should have you flash, that's fine. Okay, counter that. A little bit of sandy damage. Actually, yeah, that's really bad, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Okay, Unveil wins these, luckily. Oh, it's next turn power-ups anyways. Okay. It didn't say that. I don't think. It might have said that. I don't think. Okay, we got 2 coins in Nightmare Hunt, so that's a lot of sandy gain. That's good. Dagger you. We almost lost with that, god. That was kind of sad to see, but we're fine. This is very bad for us, though. See if we can figure out how this is going. That's only hitting 2 allies. That's actually pretty good. You don't like being hit, but you're relatively fine with it, right? And then this one is more allies, yeah. We roll with this, then. Honglu's in a bit of a rough spot, but the other two are mostly... but you're fine. Behead Heath Cliffs, okay. If you want. You're the only one that can redirect this turn, actually, so you'd probably want to at least pass this map as one of them? I guess. Yeah, this fight's already not going great. Can't redirect this one. Try this. I don't know if the play here is going to be kill the minions or kill, or Gang himself. Or Gang. I could see it going either way. But he might just summon more minions. Or maybe he'll get debuffed when they die and he won't summon more. You're doing some damage, that's fine. This is going to do a lot of damage. Probably means we're going to see the Abnos from, like, this season in Mirror Dungeon 4, probably? If I had to guess. You had Heathcliffs a bunch, get in your funny horse, your headless horse, we get staggered, that's unfortunate. That's good. So we did kill one of them that turn, we killed Josephine. Are you summoning more? You are summoning more. Okay, we're relatively fine after that. Oh, we even bound a bunch this turn. So have you, though, so that's fine. It's actually not fine, though, thinking about it, because, bind is really bad for us, isn't it? Well, we can flash back, can't we? Yeah, like that. You're getting low on stagger. You're getting close to being staggered, I should say. So that'll be good. Also remise the Lamenter. Nice, good stagger. Some, you know, Wuthering Heightsing. It's fine. Got a lot of paralysis, so we're getting a bunch of tails doing some decent damage there. We get a cyclical knowledge off now. Oh. Reach the threshold. Oh, it's a hand boss, it's a hand boss, okay. So it's Catherine time. You've got 1 HP, but you've got 404 away with you. I'm at 10% defense. And if both hands are 1 HP, become immobilized, okay. If there's a hand with 2 plus HP, gain 10 protection, and all resistance become 0.2. Both hands are 1 HP, protection expires, all resistance to their default. Flash power -3 and deal 5% less damage against Heathcliff. When you capture Heathcliff dies. Okay. And then hand passives. Less flash power against Heathcliff when staggered at 1 HP. Other hand is 2 HP. They heal up if you don't kill them both around the same time. Thibalda. Gain Thorns, okay. You're part of the farm. Yeah, unfortunate. Wasn't a great clash, but that's sad to see still. Hit those hard, taking a fair bit of damage. A little bit rough. We do have ways of healing. Because we do have Vows in the team, so we can Fluid Sac if need be, right? If things get too bad, we might focus on that a little bit, right? Because we've got all the things to actually use it, you know, Gloom, Envy, Lust. -1 in Pride, right? Well, that's funny. You're just gonna keep on getting Thorns. There's probably a way to kill you, like, despite the protection, but I'm gonna not worry about that for now, right? Misery that means Clash remains gain 1 Breaking Heart. The value becomes staggered. Okay. So we probably want to ego that or something, right? Or we can... Oh, Stomp isn't going to be enough. What's a good ego we can use here? Land of Illusion. I guess that's true, yeah. It's not a bad choice, because it'll hit 3 people, but it won't hit you. That works. Let's unselect some of these, though, just to make sure we can figure out the best thing to clash with these two. That works there. Okay, that works there. Put, like, the knocking there, redirected weight of knowledge. This will be good. Love an ego that pays for its own sanity. It's just why Land of Illusion super solid for stuff like this. And we've got far too much Gloom on this team and not enough of anything else. Right? So it adds up. Very nice. Breaking Heart means we'll do more damage. Is it only to that specific hand, though? Yeah, which heart? This heart's already pretty close to being staggered. Okay. Do that there. Oh, you're actually attacking here. Unclashable, apply fragile to all other allies. Okay. I mean, that's nice. Delete. Okay. I'm in silence a lot for this, but it's because I'm listening to the music and trying to figure things out at the same time. And yeah, it's a lot. Okay. Doing a lot to the right hand, though. That's the one that had a lot more HP, so that's nice to see. The Fragile this turn is helping a lot. That's for sure. Yeah, both hands are pretty close to being broken. Okay. Staggered, I think. Immobilized, I think, is more accurate. That's fine. Oh, it took a lot of damage there. That's fine. We just gotta break the other hand this upcoming turn, and we'll be set. Oh, we also just ruined our insight on Honglu because I wasn't thinking enough. Okay, that's staggered. Gregor, unfortunate. Every Catherine side. It's a 1. Okay. All hands are at 1, deals 0 damage. Okay, so we just need to dogpile you. And that should work. Immobilize you. And so the Mass Stack should do no damage, and we should be able to move on to the next phase. I'm expecting this to be like a Crying Children moment where we're going to switch between the two one more time, and then they're going to be together, and something's going to go funny, I think. Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? Then there is an unfamiliar voice echoing directly in my head. Is this sound coming directly through the golden bow? You hear that too, Clockhead? I turn around to look at Heathcliff. He appears exhausted from the prolonged battle, both in body and spirit. The golden bow that once pierced his chest was long removed after my clock turned. but its influence seems to be lingering for some reason. Catherine? Heathcliff whispers. Listen closer. A frail, desperate voice echoes. The voice shudders so terribly. It's not at all what I wished for. No. Carefully ask the voice a question. So all of this is... I never wanted Heathcliff to exist for Catherine and only Catherine. I don't think she can hear our voices. All I wanted was for every Heathcliff to be happy. All I wanted was to kill every existence of myself. Please, someone help me. Can anyone hear me? Shout that we can hear her. Finally, you got this. This is the warm light of the golden bogans emanating from somewhere. Heathcliff, is that you? Yeah, Kathy, I'm back. I'm... sorrow, joy, wrath, obsession. I can feel the storm of emotions raging within Heathcliff. Oh, yet all is silent. I cannot hear his voice. The emotion can be felt from Catherine's voice. Bloody hell. Cold slowly takes over the warmth as it grows weaker. You no longer hear Catherine's voice. Shh, I knew it won't be that easy. But he refused to let disappointment hold him back. Instead, he forges on with determination. The other sinners followed suit, prepared for battle. All his sinners healed pen SP. He gains 2 haste for the rest of the encounter. Everyone just gains 1 haste for this encounter. Okay, is he on the wolf now? Oh, he is! Okay, different passives, maybe? No, same passives, okay. Different skills or something, maybe? Oh, God. I like how the Sunshine background showed up there for a second. I couldn't make out all of them, but that's one I could definitely make up. I kind of want to wait for it to happen again to see if I can make out the other one. I don't know if it's like time-based or if it's like based on like certain like... What else was there? I couldn't tell. I wasn't looking hard enough. I think there was like the Lightning of Suffering. What's this? Flashman of the breaking iron deals some damage. Yeah, I saw the Blind Obsession background too. That's the Dongrang background, I want to say, the wheat field. Okay, it's hard to tell. It doesn't matter too much, does it? What is this status effect, actually? 5/6 in a clash against targets with Lightning of Suffering. Makes you wake in torment. Okay. That's just you, right? Okay, so you can basically just instantly win any clash you feel like. That's cool. You can go over the spread out then, that'll work. Okay, you can get back to 3 insight, that's good. Can't clash, but that's fine. We don't need you to clash. And around we go. Here we go. This might be a long fight. It depends on how many times it switches between the two, really. That's fine. I'm fine with a long fight. I'm especially fine with a fight that we can redo whenever we want without needing to do a full dungeon to be able to re-access. So unfortunately that we're not going to get to see the funny ab nodes, but I can live without that, right? Okay. And now it's spread out time. Yep, nice. Get some sinking on self. It'll help. You've got the lightning this turn. So you gotta win a clash, and you're basically guaranteed to win a clash. Cool. Ride for Death Dullahan. Is that the name of the horse? Dullahan. Type legendary creature in Irish folklore. Headless rider on a black horse. Okay. So that's like a headless... It's like a name for a headless horseman. That makes sense. It does. Okay. You're a lot of hopelesses. I don't know if you really are, but might not want to risk it. I've also realized his passive no longer is reducing his sanity over time, right? I might have been like that for a while. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Back down. You have 3 insight now, so you're set. Go. Done. That looks good. You're not summoning creatures now that you're on your horse. Creatures, I say, it's zombies. What did you call them? I forget what he actually called the minions. It was a funny word, though, right? Oh well. When acknowledge good damage, we get another breaking heart off since the lightning person clashed. And 1. Depends on your sinking, that's fine. Anything new this turn? No, okay. We just need who's got lightning this turn? Faust. Okay. You got a skill 3, so you'll be able to win pretty easily. Go for the ride for death. Go for that, looks good. Some good attacks going through. You should be able to get staggered this turn pretty easily. We might not even get the lightning off. I don't think so. But Otis probably just staggers. Okay, once again, switching to the hands. Yep. Anything different this time? Probably not. I don't think it is the same thing again. Unclashable, that's fine. There's a fly that's been buzzing around my head the entire time. If you're random clapping, it is not me doing a single clap towards the game, in case you're wondering. Okay, this looks good. Some strong attacks going through, that's always nice. See if we can get these down to 1 HP relatively fast, hopefully. We are kind of timely. It seems like we've got, like, what, 4 turns or so to do it? But it seems to be. It's hard to say for sure. I might just have faith with Ego next turn or something, right? It might be a good idea. Just have him go for binds. Maybe not. I don't know. My head fills with a voice once again. I never should have summoned that Catherine here. I thought Heathcliff would never have to suffer again if every Catherine were to no longer exist. But I should have known that Heathcliff would have thought the very same. I can feel your heart-rending sorrow. I never should have fled. Should have talked to her instead of running away. Heathcliff was right. Every unspoken word, every unshared discussion only broke their hearts further apart from each other, until their words began to run parallel, never to converge. If only I could go back. If there's truly no way out of this trap that woman set for us. Heathcliff shouts. Just as Heathcliff began to speak, a shrill cry tears through our heads. Catherine, do not obstruct me now! We promised, didn't we? We promised to kill all of us so that Heathcliff may find happiness. That cutting voice is tinged with an odd warmth, like a different voice. No, Maybe the 2 Catherines are vying for control. One of her colossal hands are twitching and stumbling. Maybe this is our chance to neutralize that hand. Who will step forth? Wrath, envy, advantage? Gotta be Gregor. Gregor immediately knew what I was going for and leapt towards the hand. But this can't be! Good. Caught her off guard and neutralized the hand. Instinctively knew that we were so close. Both hands get bind and attack right after 4 turns. Cool. That's not exactly neutralizing them. Close enough, I suppose. Breaking Heart. Okay, you're not getting Thorns this turn, though, so that's good. Still be able to clash against that. Maybe I'll binds to that, honestly. I actually can't binds. We don't have enough pride. Okay, cool. We'll body sack you. It's fitting. Yeah. That's struggling. Okay. Let's favor. That'll work then. We'll try that since we're going for 2 pretty strong attacks in the other hand. That'll work. You don't do any damage with this, but that's fine. You did 1 damage, actually. But she heals up, so it doesn't actually do 1 damage. Yeah, that explains a lot. Nice. Delete, okay. You get paralyzed. Oh man, what a... That's fine. Doing it again. I think I'll just body sack it again, honestly. We got the resources. We're kind of running a little low in lust, so maybe we can't do it too much, but we can get it off a couple times. We've got a lot of gloom, a lot of envy, so we can spam, like, Rhyme Shank if need be, right? All of these are the Clash Lose ones, okay. You can't do anything because of the paralysis, that's fine. It is to be expected. Redirect that. You're going for a neutral, which is a little bit rough. Deal damage equal to 50% max HP. Yeah. I believe. Shh. Go for another body sack. Funny new body sack foot after all. It does look very funny, especially because Catherine just is kind of floating above. This is a very trippy boss, as it really should be, though, right? It's very fitting. Okay, rough flash here. Okay, that's unfortunate. You take a lot of damage. Yeah, on 26 HPGs. Both hands are low, at least. Oh, that hand's down to 1. That's cool. And that hand is close to being down to 0, but not quite enough. Flashable. Okay, that's fine. We can break this hand now. Into 1. All our attacks still go through. Kathy's one-set attack will go through. All that sort of stuff. That's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Otis being low is a little scary, but that should be fine. My best guess is... Okay, wait. You're... No. Main shield value 300? We can actually damage you here? Oh. Oh. Well, let's see how much damage we can do with this then. Maybe we'll do a lot of damage. If you do have a shield that we can actually break through, which I didn't quite realize, otherwise I probably would have been attacking you a little bit more. Okay, getting fairly low on that shield, actually, so that's good. 41 left. That's fine. We get more Breaking Hearts on everyone, which is a bit scary. You're defending, so you're going to gain Thorns now, which is pretty rough. That's alright. We'll be able to take you down, so that's fine. I'm not concerned. Even the Thorns will be quite a bit of damage. Okay, it keeps it, even when the shield's gone, we keep on attacking you and keep on taking Thorns damage. That also would have been a nice thing to know, right? Wouldn't have really attacked if we'd known it would be really bad for us like that. That's fine. Okay, you got staggered. Cool. Nice. Attacks. Back here. Captain, appear for me and tear me asunder. Let me see your eyes as I expire. I assume this is going to be the double phase where you're going to summon people or something. Target fixed. So damage equal to 100% of target's max HP. Oh, okay. Clashable. I like how they've got target fixed, Clashable does look at staggered sword to really make sure you don't like, do anything to stop this. Well, we might get the fluid sac off. I don't know if we'll actually be given the opportunity to. We'll see. I'm pretty sure the bit is that there's nothing I can do about this, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Do some damage this turn, because we can. We actually just staggered you this turn, huh? I assume the animation played, but you're not actually staggered or something? Yeah, you're still taking resisted damage, so it said you got staggered when you didn't. So that's fine. I mean, we get the fluid sac off, so that's good healing. Good healing for everyone. Okay, survives on one. Damn it, this is Kathy's coffin. So cold and dark inside. You remain trapped here all along, just for my happiness. You, who hated the dark so much. Breathes forth from the coffin, all affinity's advantage. If only I waited to hear your words to the end. If only I didn't run away. If only I approached you to talk to you first. What a witless mess I am. But you've broken free from the coffin, Heathcliff. Pointless, all pointless. You should have remained in there suffocating in the worst regret of your life. But you're trapped. I won't run anymore. Not here at the end of all things. I know it's too late, but I'll take this chance before even this passes forever. Even if this chance won't lead to my happiness. Even if path won't lead with your happiness. Because I know certain that as long as our words are left unsaid, no one will ever be happy. See, you're right. To wish for your happiness without even talking to you first out of fear. I should have never done that. I was wrong. I think. Heard Kathy's voice. It fully heals SP, all centers heal SP. Determination changes to courage to approach. Okay. It changed properly this time. And it's the symbol! It's his symbol! Instead of speaking, 3 attack power and 5 protecting every turn. When attack, heal 5 SP. Gain offense level next turn. As long as there are 1 or more surviving allies encountered, HP does not drop below 0. Or drop below 1. You're speaking 3 attack power. Cool. Throw in Lament in the Earl King's wake. Okay. Well. We should not buy into that. I think the... Actually... Could we? Let's do it. For the funny. It's the Awakening one, and we're max sanity, so we could really go with a little bit of sanity drain. It would help out a fair bit. Wrong one. Favored, that's nice. The... Smackdown, might need to ego the other one too, yeah. Seems like it. Yeah, it's doubling up now. Did Holocaust mace that? Yeah, that'll work. Ramshake is a very spammable ego for us, so that's good. It's only 1 target, of course, but we get the funny status effect next turn, which is really nice to have. No line? He doesn't say anything. Interesting. I really want to body sack now. See if body... It's because they're doing something funny with body sack right now. Like, if I body sack, will nothing be said? Because, like, this ego is fine. What about his other egos? Is he being silenced right now? Is he just unable to speak for the sake of, you know, like, the bit? I really use the bit for things where the bit is not really an acceptable word to use, but you know what I mean. Okay, we can get that Nightmare Hunt off, which is always super nice to have. Because we get the coin power next turn. That's good. Okay, you're super slow this turn, so you can mass deck spread out. Do that there. We'll do that. Okay, it looks good. A little bit of egoing now as need be. I probably should have body sacked and like gotten the body sack mass attack, but we had a skill 3 mass attack going, right? That's still good too, right? Okay. A little bit scary to get the tails there. I guess it makes sense because we were a little low on sanity because we used it last turn. But we're still pulling through. Nice. Good damage. Okay, Heathcliff. He's down. Faust, if things don't get any better, what will happen to them? Air King Heathcliff, once he kills Heathcliff of this world for good, will leap over to other worlds to slay other versions of Heathcliff. If Catherine's summoning succeeds, he will become another Catherine who leaps between every world, creating more Catherines like herself. To what end? To an end where there is nothing but the silence and the lamentation of both Heathcliff and Catherine. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? There's a sound coming from my device. Catherine, to Dante. Catherine, I see. Oh, no, that's Catherine speaking. Dante, I see that you write a diary of your own. I wouldn't call it a diary. It's not like I record what happens every day in here. That counts as a diary still. It's a record of your life. Then I suppose it is. Using Dante's notes for this story is such a... I don't think I could have ever predicted this to happen. Okay. Catherine. Just before the break of dawn, during the quietest hours of the day, I'd write my diary. Especially on days where I suffered from fevers. I could not bear to keep going without vomiting every fault of mine on a piece of paper. I was always honest with my diary. But it seems that I could never be honest anywhere else. While I hid my true feelings from the ones I loved, while I refusing to communicate myself, I became angry at those who couldn't understand me. Heathcliff shall never know. He will never know how much I... No. I have to know. Heathcliff, how did you... Good question. I needed a lot of courage to get here. Aww. Catherine. It's all so easy for you. For you to topple me. For you to ground me up until I'm nothing. So happy whenever you came to visit me. A single glance from you in my direction could brighten my entire day. You're almost like a calamity. And I have always loved that very calamity that swept over me like that tempest, Catherine. Thank you for having the courage. Finally, our hearts are no longer broken apart. The heartbreaking! They're no longer breaking! Dante, may I borrow your diary for a moment? The golden bow has far more impressive powers than any of us could have ever imagined. What powers? It has been bringing your own wishes to reality, has it not? So, the key to my Heathcliff's happiness is in your diary. So I looked down at the screen of the device I carried. Something I used to think was nothing but a tool for recording things. Golden bow synchronized. Oh god, it's getting like funny meta. Oh no! Don't touch the start. Clear all. That's what it's all been building up to. Okay, it's not letting me change account. Clear all, Kathy. I got a clue out Kathy. That's what the entire season day was building up to. This stupid bit. I can't help but think of those stupid memes. Thank you so much for being the first one to talk, Heathcliff. Two memes where it's like deleting blank, all deleted, no longer exist. I don't love every Heathcliff in every world. I love you, as you are now. Hmm? Your random IDs in succession? Question mark? In every world of possibilities that may or may not have been. I'm really curious as to just what, like, some of those images were there. I couldn't catch all of them, but there was some interesting stuff, that's for sure. Some stuff we definitely have not seen before as well. Every Catherine and Heathcliff of all worlds calls out to each other, feeling the echoes of their partners. They struggle for the one last unseen embrace. Where are you, Kathy? I wish to have you in my embrace again. I have felt your presence all along. I know for certain that you have been haunting me. You lie, but not beneath the clothing. You are beside me, are you not? Heathcliff, why do you refuse to embrace me? I have not broken your heart. You have broken it, and in breaking, you have broken mine. There's the quote. That's the quote they used to introduce Heathcliff on the Limbus Twitter. You come to me, Heathcliff. Whisk me away, embrace me in your heart. The gust here is too cold. My body's turning to ice. Only by your warmth shall the frost thaw. Millions of worlds made real by Catherine and Heathcliff began speeding by before us. Every possibility of Heathcliff and Catherine. Most end in tragedy, full of suffering and lamentation. Among the infinity, I catch a glimpse of tranquility. Outside the manor, there are two gravestones marking Heathcliff and Catherine's final resting places. And in the desolate, forlorn moorings of Wuthering Heights are two youths who each resemble Heathcliff and Catherine. They gaze deeply into each other's eyes, their mouths drawn into the sweetest, happiest smiles. Oh, Kathy and, I don't remember the other guy's name, darn. Hearts connected, despite everything. They were. I see. I let my conviction blind myself to the other possibilities. Earl King's Heathcliff's last words are hollow and bittersweet. Gathers into nothingness. Catherine begins to disappear from every world. As though she was never there. And when every Catherine eventually disappeared, millions of changing possibilities appeared before us. Mr. Earnshaw brings Heathcliff from the back streets. Hindley's scorn and hatred for Heathcliff remained the same. But without Catherine, Heathcliff had no reason to endure the suffering in Wuthering Heights. So he quickly moves on from Wuthering Heights. Each Heathcliff lives a different life, meets all kinds of different people, and lives on without Catherine. Our Heathcliff watched as the worlds transformed. Each Heathcliff living a life of his own, and Catherine's existence slowly fading away from him. I would have understood if Heathcliff were to curse me with weeping, cruel words. I would have understood if he were to grab and shake me by the collars. To erase someone's entire existence is an unimaginably terrible thing. But Heathcliff was watching all of it in silence, as if he wished to carve each and every single one of them into his memory. And finally, there isn't anything left. Nellie, are you taking the golden bow? Nellie stood atop the railings of the rooftop and gazed down at us. Most sinners had fallen or were unconscious. In her hands she held a golden bow that appeared to have been pried from the rooftop. But Heathcliff, you're a good, kind-hearted boy, aren't you? I'm certain you'll understand. I suppose I will be bringing this to the one who first showed me the mirror shard. Of course, you're bringing the one that was The Canto one golden bow could never fall into our hands, could it? It's going back into Endcorp. You know it's futile. You and your friends have fought battle after battle, pushed yourself past the brink of exhaustion. How will you stop Chief Butler, who has waited for this precise moment? You can turn the clock. That will no longer be here once the hands turn once. Ugh. Sure. I can't stop you now, but I'll get it all back. The golden bow. My Catherine. Ah. Catherine? Who are you talking about? Can't say I understand what you were talking about, Heathcliff. I know. That name no longer means anything to you or anyone else. Nothing but an ink stain remains where she once stood. She's never been clearer to me. So clear that it can never be erased. Well, if you are that desperate, then I hope your wish will come true one day. It is said that the golden bow can make any wish, any heart, come true. Song loop for like a split second there. That caught me off guard. It was like sounded like a trumpet. All that remained on the rooftop was a burnt golden bow in the coffin. The golden bow is burnt white. It appears that someone has made off with the other. Nellie took the other one. The one that's intact. She must have taken it to her. Herman. We'll receive, but in white with a question mark because it's uncertain. It's like all used up. This isn't a failure. We'll get it back. Even if our hearts may be broken apart, if I give it my all, we'll be connected once again. As it did, even in the world where we were both dead. Is Catherine the name of the person in this coffin? I'm sorry. Everything feels so foggy. Oh, no one except for Heathcliff or Dante even knows Catherine in the slightest. Really did just clear all Cathy's. The coffin and the person that lies within will be retrieved to the headquarters by the after team. I wanted to ask him if he was okay, but I already knew the answer. So many things had gone wrong. No, I'm still not okay. Heathcliff's one and only goal was gone. But Heathcliff was no longer trapped in a living dream. Perhaps that is precisely why he could open the door to see a new, wider world. Not a single color remained in the silent Wuthering Heights once the tempest passed. All monochromatic save for patches of color. Those flowers, called Heath. The loneliest flowers that take root and bloom in the wild moorlands. But there are also flowers that survive no matter what devastating tempest comes their way. They endure it all and wait. Wait for what? I don't know. The time, I suppose. That is when Heathcliff finally told us the name of the flowers. Through patches of violet. Is Demi in there again? No. God, so good. We're gonna see Demian that just jump scare us in this post-credits scene, aren't we, though? That's what that name in the credits means. Whoa, whoa, go after it! Go! Oh, wait, it took off! Where the bloody hell are you looking at? Well, maybe you should have told me that first! Another day, another distortion hunting in the streets of T-Corp, as per LCD's orders. Looks like it didn't take too long for Heathcliff to be his usual energetic self once again. Oi! I told you to send him this way! I'll smash your head in once this is over! Maybe he's gotten too passionate. Long time no... Wait, why are you... How do you still have color? Because the light is yet to reach me. As a star is an unfathomable distance away. Do you like flowers too, Dante? I think I've come to like them. Imagine that there was a single rose you've carried for a long time. Your room was always brimming from the sweet aroma of that flower. One day, you leave the rose behind to go on a long, long journey. In your journey, you come across a large garden, and there you see thousands of the very same rose you once cared for. That sight brings you to tears and you drop to your knees. Yeah, mirror world allegory, we get it, Damian. Why do you suppose that is? Damian, he's appeared before me in the past. He would always leave me with these cryptic riddles. But I'm starting to understand what his riddles are supposed to represent. Because I've finally come to understand that the one I truly loved was the rose I'd left behind. Correct. Even though there are thousands of roses in this world, there is but one rose that is mine. You've watered it diligently, cared for it even as its thorns pricked your fingers, so that your care makes its aroma bloom. Sinclair, I guess? Interesting. Suppose that's how it was for Heathcliff and Catherine as well, knowing that there are infinite Catherines and Heathcliffs in countless worlds. They wish not for the happiness of infinite Catherines and Heathcliffs, but for the happiness of each other, because to them, each other was the one that truly mattered. But it would take most people a long, long time to understand that, because most people are foolish. You understand? Once I learned to properly love my very own flower, I no longer need to protect the thousands of other roses in the world. People of this star care for thousands of rose blossoms in their own gardens, but still fail to find what they really desire. But what of the other flowers that's already bloomed? What happens to them? Damien doesn't care. Damien smiled at my question. You will find the answer to that question yourself. When you can draw me a sheep. But drawing the sheep again, once again, with that, Damien disappeared. I hear the faint cry of a distant lamb. Okay. Damien moment. Alright, we get our funny damage contributed screen. 200 lunacy for that, as much as you'd get from a dungeon, that's funny. Get a little bit more lunacy from that. Every world. Yeah, we just ended up not fighting the Avenos at all. Which makes a lot of sense. It makes me think we're going to see them soon either way. Whether it be in the Mirror Dungeon or the Railways. I guess we'll have to see for sure. Like, I guess there is one very important question that does still remain, of course. We're going to hop in here, but I think it's about time we check Body Sack one more time, right? So is this... Okay, so we're out of that. So the bot's still there, but we're still out of activations. How do we get more activations for that? Don't tell me it's gonna be once per day or something. It might be. It would be really funny if it was. Yeah, we need to get 2 Lust and 2 Envy. Just doable. Let's just get that real quick. I'm curious. It might just. I don't know if it'll change. Just stay to the quote that like I need to find my Kathy. I guess it could stay like that. I'm a little curious. Curious that it might be something a little bit more, right? It could be. The topsy-turvy. Okay, cool. Thank you. Because we can also do the excavation while we're doing this, so that we actually see what the second wave exactly is. It's probably just butlers. It's probably going to be something that makes us wonder, why didn't you just give this to us last week, right? Like, why did you need to wait till this week? So that we didn't have a funny grinding method? I guess? I don't know. Bullet body sack. Yeah, we'll take a look. Right? Fails, unfortunate. Even if you're forgotten to the world, I'll get you back. Oh, sweet. Definitely a very, like, kind of bittersweet ending to the Canto, right? Because we didn't even get the golden bow name. We got, like, a burnt-up golden bow. And in the end, Catherine achieved her goal. She managed to clear all Cathy. Much to Heathcliff's dismay, for the happiness of all the Heathcliffs everywhere. I have a feeling most Heathcliff IDs are still gonna remember their Cathys, though. Seems like that'll be the case, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do this Luxation to the end. I don't think there was anything else too major to look at. We didn't use any of the egos other than Heathcliff binds in this entire, you know, Canto. Whoops. Or any of the new ones, I mean, of course. It's just more of these guys. Okay, why couldn't they have given it to us 2 weeks ago, then? Like, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter that much. I'm just a little perplexed by, you know, the decision. Quite a perplexing, vexing. I don't know. Heathcliff announced being funny, of course. And I'm excited, and we're gonna get the Ryoshu Nelly ID next week, some other random 2-star. Don't really think many 2-stars would make sense beyond just random butler, or maybe, you know, the Hindley 2-star if we think he's only worthy of a 2-star. I think he's either getting a 2-star or he's getting nothing at all, though, right? There's no way he gets a 3-star at this point. There's just not going to be enough of them. Nelly Ryoshu's our third 3-star. And then, like, we're gonna get Funny Mirror Heathcliff ID for himself, almost certainly. And maybe we'll get a Kathy ID, then it would be 5 3-stars though, so only if they like kind of don't do as many 2-stars, I guess, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, we cleared that. Difficulty 43. Very funny. Nice to have a new excavation. It's a little different, although if it's not a lot harder. Means we'll be building. I'll have to build a blunt team if you do that instead. I just feel like if I wanted to, but there's not really a reason to, is there? I guess I should take a look at the actual banners. Here. Knocking on the window. Wuthering Heights, Subterranean Laboratory, knocking on the window. The Ego background's probably going to tell us the most about them. Wuthering Heights, Subterranean Laboratory, knocking... What is knocking on the window exactly? Is it supposed to be like the ending sequence? I guess so. It's kind of hard to tell. Anyways, that's cool. What do I normally run? I don't remember. I think we'll do a little bit of just random stuff, I guess. I don't know. Sure, we'll all stick with that for now or something. I'll probably fix it if it actually looks good eventually. And let's take a look at this. Yep, heartbreaking. Really is heartbreaking in the end. But it is nice. It's in a way where it's not necessarily final, right? Like, Heathcliff isn't, like, doomed forever. He very well could get Kathy back one day at the very end. She didn't die exactly, she's just been deleted. Which is very different. That's how I look at it. Anyways, that will be all for Canto 6. It has been one ride. A very fun one, that's for sure. Very cool Canto. There's no way they top this one, though, right? There's no way Canto 7 tops Canto 6, and then, you know, serial spitting guy image. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.